Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato, and here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. Today we're checking out Facteroids, which is releasing very, very soon, full release. This is a base building automation style game. It is really, really good. It's like Factorio, but it's kind of like on an asteroid. Anyway, we're going to jump into things here. We can play on a variety of game modes. We're going to be playing on a free game, which is, I guess, my preferred way of playing it. Right, we get to design the exact sort of shape of our asteroid. We're going to go for a round asteroid because I feel like it highlights the best that this game has to offer. So, yeah, I'm going to do my very best to explain what the heck is going on. Hopefully, we're going to have a little bit of fun along the way. I like this game a lot. It is really, really, really good. There's a whole bunch of belt construction. There's a whole bunch of smelting. It's really, really cool. So, first things first, we got to stick down. We got to stick down what is referred to as our mothership. I think we're probably going to try and get this on a reasonably sort of flat surface. The mothership, and I guess the mothership landing pad, brings with it a whole bunch of resources. We got a whole bunch of resources. They're up in the top right-hand corner. They're also in the mothership at the moment. We got rock. We've got ice. We've got iron ore. We've got iron. We've got carbon. We've got silicon. Or we got silicon, and then we've also got power as well. So very, very noteworthy. Now, we are on this asteroid. This is a fully sort of 3D asteroid, and we are going to be building belts, and we're going to be constructing a whole bunch of stuff sort of on the asteroid as we go. Let's sort of orient things as best we can. I'm probably going to try and sort of play in one single perspective for the entirety of the game. But anyway, yes, let's get cracking. So, what have we got? Well, we have crucially got one tiny little robot here. It's this robot over in the top right-hand corner. This robot allows us to build a whole bunch of different stuff. We've got the ability to build mines. We've got the ability to build belts. We've got the ability to build storage. We've got the ability to build supply pods. Supply pods will bring down additional resources for us, which is quite handy. We've also got some bot docks, which will allow us to construct additional construction bots. We've got solar panels, allow us to build solar panels, and then we've also got some lamps as well, which is quite handy. Now, let's first things first see if we can try and get ourselves mining. Now, we can basically mine anything. I'm going to start my process. I'm going to start my process off doing a little bit of rock mining, I think. Let's see if we can try this. So, very, very sort of simple setup here. Very, very simple setup. We have got ourselves a mine. It's going to do a little bit of mining. We got ourselves a storage facility that is under construction, and then we've also got a conveyor belt, which is going to go right in the middle there, which I think is fine. Now, this mine requires power, and I am going to assist with that by building. Where is it? It is not unlocked yet. That's fine. We're gonna have to just build a solar panel right next to the mine. However, once we have got, yeah, there we go. Once we've got the solar panel down, we can build a power line. Now, as we build more stuff, we will unlock a whole bunch of additional buildings. We can get colonists on this asteroid, and that is definitely something that I would like to try and enable as quickly as possible. However, let me talk about the priorities for now. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. We should be able to mine rocks. That is great. We are mining rocks. That is fantastic. However, this conveyor belt isn't configured properly. What we need to do is we need to set up a sort of directional setup here, which is going to allow us to get going. We can keep some rocks here. We can have reserves. We can set the reserves to be exactly what we want. We can have, stuff flowing out of this storage facility, and that's definitely what we're going to be doing for more sort of sophisticated production chains. And we can actually already see that we've unlocked the smelter. The smelter is going to be really, really handy for making more complex stuff. But for now, yeah, very, very pleased with that. And we're going to be able to see, yeah, total amount of rock is increasing, which is nice. Thank you. Appreciate that. We've got a landfill here, a dump site for resource produced by mines, received only the first type of resource delivered. That's fine. Gets destroyed and creates new ground when full. So yeah, we could fill in like this area, this area, this area. We can make ourselves a larger flat area, which to be honest, I am kind of inclined to do if we want a big sort of flat space for processing. We've also got the ability to freeze, cool down lava. We got lava blocks over here. We can see the sort of type of block down at the bottom here. We can also see the amount of sunlight. For example, the amount of sunlight on this surface is 0. The amount of sunlight on this surface is 67. So the more the merrier, and the more we're able to power up our solar panels, which is kind of nice. Okay, this is all looking fine. Let's see if we can try and get ourselves a smelter. Do I want to get a smelter over here? I mean, this would allow us to make carbon, if that's something that I want to do. I don't actually necessarily want to get carbon. The smelter's got a whole bunch of recipes. We can get carbon fiber. I will do that, but I'd actually like to get iron ore smelting, silicon ore smelting, and sulfur ore smelting set up first. So let us have a little look at exactly what is going on here. We can actually click on this button in the bottom right-hand corner, the seismograph. Now, we can basically see visually represented in the asteroid what type of ore is chilling around here. Orange is iron, and that is actually what we want. So let's see if we can try and get ourselves an iron ore mine right here, and let's get some solar panels over here. What's the sort of sunlight on this surface? I don't think it's enough. Let's get solar panel over there, and then we'll get that over there. That's fine. And then let's see if we can try and get a smelter. We'll get a smelter over here, and we'll get a belt to run over there, and we'll see if that ends up working out. Oh, I tell you what we also need to do. Let's put it into fast forward mode. We really need to get some additional construction bots. That is really very, very important. It's not super important for this like early stage, but that is kind of the whole point of me getting an additional little bit of rock, is because the bot dock is, there we go. The bot dock can be added to the production queue, and hopefully that's going to allow us to get just a little bit of extra capacity. Yeah, because it's taking a long time, but to be fair, we've got most of the resources that we need, I think. Most of the resources that we need, and if we do need any additional resources, we will bring down a supply pod, which is quite nice. So yeah, we are doing this to facilitate colonists. Now, it's only sort of a little bit later down the line that we are able to get colonists. I mean, there is like a little project overview here. There is a little objective overview as well, depending on what game mode you're playing on. Objectives are different. There's an asteroid hopping game mode, which allows you to sort of like hop between asteroids. The reason that I didn't play that for this specific video is that we start on a small asteroid, and you don't get access to all of the sort of different resources in that asteroid, which I'm not particularly interested in going through. Anyway, let's set up the process of, there we go, getting this belt all the way through. That's should be the other way around, and then outside over there. Thank you very much. Okay, so just like that, we have managed to get ourselves a little mine and a smelter over here. Now, unfortunately, by the looks of things, it looks like the smelter doesn't have the power needed to deal with this. We've ended up, yeah. Ooh, that's our extra little bot there. Very, very nice. Yeah, we've ended up having a little power shortage issue. Let's get 2 additional solar panels over here, and let's actually just connect that up like so. And now that we've got a second bot, we're basically going to double our speed at which everything is done, which is really, really nice. I'm going to get a storage facility over here, and we're going to get that over there too. Nice. Okay, so let's get all of that together, please, video game. That should be relatively easy. We have unlocked a brand new building. This is a factory. This is going to allow us to make steel, glass, and also waste. We've also got a refinery as well, which I don't think I've built yet. No, I definitely haven't built. We've got ice melting, turns ice into water. Concrete plant turns water and rock into concrete. Hydrolysis, water into hydrogen and oxygen. Heavy water, cool. Sulfuric acid, cool. Deuterium, also kind of cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Anyway, this should be fine. This is looking great here. I think we've got plenty of what we need. Let's just see if we can try and... There we go. We'll see if we can try and get this all established. Beautiful. What do you know? We are now officially making iron. Brilliant. Very, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Can I get myself another bolt dock? Okay, if we want to get another bolt dock, we're going to have to build a whole bunch of ice. Now, I do want ice, and in fact, I would kind of like... Maybe like an ice mine over here is not the end of the world. Actually, let's build it like right here because it's already within range. We'll build a storage thing over there. Rock reserves on the mothership are depleted. That's okay. We're fine with that. We've got plenty of rock available. We do need additional ice, though. Yeah, that's fine. How much ice do we need for the storage? We're gonna need a little bit more than we have. However, I think that the robots are gonna be able to take it directly. They might not be able to take it directly from there. Yeah, missing ice. Let me have a look. So supply pod, we got the supply pod here. Let's put this... Can I? Yeah, select ice. There we go. That's what we need. Let's bring that down. And let's bring down a little bit of ice, and the ice should be automatically transferred right into the mothership. Again, I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be in the mothership, but it's probably a decent place for it to be. Either way, this is going to allow us to store a whole bunch of this stuff, which is great. Let's actually get some additional solar panels. There we go. Whole bunch of additional solar panels. They're so darn cheap. You know what? Honestly, top surface is not too bad. You know, other surfaces having solar panels on is also not bad because this asteroid, believe it or not, is rotating, and that is a consideration that we really have to give. Right, so after we've got this done, let's get ourselves an additional bolt dock. We'll go over here. It's gonna take a whole bunch of ice, and it's gonna take a whole bunch of rock and a whole bunch of ice, both of which I think we can facilitate. That should be fine. Right. So, in the smelter, I will make carbon extraction. I will do that. Let's do that over here. We'll queue that up as well. I could be building, by the way, with separate bots, but I'm content just to build... I'm content to build everything with the same 2 bots. I think that should be fine. Yeah, that's fine. Nice. Okay, so solar panel-wise, we're looking good. I'm probably going to link these networks together. Yeah, I'm probably going to do that. We'll get the bolt dock up and running first. We'll get the additional ice moved across. That's looking good. And this is iron ore and rock that is required to build it. That is great. Happy days. How are we looking? Almost there. One more. There we go. Fantastic. One more, and we've got ourselves what we need. So, okay, carbon. Do I want to immediately just take... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get this all linked up together here. Let's get the... Let's go there. And then let's get this over here too. Yeah. Okay. So we'll do all of that, and this should link together in one nice big sort of configuration. We'll get additional solar panels as well. Now, I think that there is a way that we can get, like, lava generation. I am very, very interested in that. Like, very, very interested in that. We've got all of the different types of mines, at least for the early game, that we really need. I'm also going to get... Let's get another smelter. You know what? Let's just go immediately into... Thank you. Thank you. Let's immediately just get a carbon into... whatever the next type of thing is. Carbon fiber, that's it. Yeah, select recipe, carbon fiber production. Beautiful. Let's do that. Okay, that is looking great. Let's get these guys to build this, and we will get to work. Cool. What's this? Iron ore construction material? Oh, holy cow, we don't actually have any iron ore. Let's fix that. Build that. Let's see if you will deliver iron ore. Yeah, you'll actually just get the iron ore and you'll move it right across here, right? Because it's definitely like... Yeah, we should probably be buffering this. There's no real reason not to. Seems like a pretty sensible thing to do. There's a lot of power shortages at the moment, but that's kind of just to be anticipated whilst we're getting everything set up here. Yeah. Okay. Good stuff. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, and now we've got iron ore. We've got iron ore backlog there as well, which is very, very nice. And we just need a little bit of ice for all of these power lines. I don't know how that works, but apparently that's how it works. Right, we'll get one additional power line over there. Let's go you here, and we will start storing carbon fiber right here. Now, I think that might unlock a few new options. Which I'm quite excited about. Very excited about, in fact. Demolition charge? Do we need a demolition charge? No. Do we need a lamp? Not really. I would like a refinery. Let's see if we can try and refine ice into water. Let's see if we can try and do that. Let's maybe do that over here. Warning, you don't have enough construction materials available. Yeah, I know, but I will. I will have the graphite soon. Oh, we also need to make steel. That literally unlocked a whole bunch of stuff. A supply hub provides water, steam, and oxygen supply and waste disposal for the colony. Yeah, very, very important consideration. How do I make steel? Steel is graphite and also iron ore. Let's make that over... Let's make that over here. Okay, and then we will get the stuff linked up. An electronics factory. Okay, I've added a lot of extra components here. There we go. So that's looking pretty good. Let's get that in there. Nice. Let's turn that off to a close, and we should see this all work. Right. What are you missing? Bot is missing steel construction material. That's okay. We're gonna make steel in just a second. And oh, we got a lot of pipes and stuff up here. That's looking good. That over there. That can go in. Nice. Okay, there's a lot of stuff happening here. We're waiting for a little bit of steel there. That's fine. We're waiting for this to get up and running so that we can start doing steel into there. Perfect. And then we just need to wait for all of these belts to be completed. But it's all perfectly routed. There's no sort of real issue here. No input pipe connected. Oh, yeah, that's because this needs to be turned around. Belts outside. There we go. Cool. Okay, now, will the reserves take into account the belts? They might, they might not. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, how's this all looking? This is all looking pretty good. Depleted mines. One iron ore mine depleted. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a real bummer. There's one singular iron ore. Dig a hole. Yeah, I'm happy to dig a hole. Let's do that. There is a reason to do that, because first of all, it gives us a little bit of extra space, and it's going to allow us to build a secondary mine, basically where the old mine was. And actually, you know what I'd really like to do? I'd really like to get a lamp over here. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah, dude. This is brilliant. Get a lamp in there. Yeah, I know that's going to mean that something gets disconnected or whatever, but that's okay. Right, what is up with you? You are receiving the wrong resource. You're receiving carbon fiber. You need carbon. You need carbon. You need carbon. You need carbon. That is a problem, isn't it? You know what? Let's demolish this. Conveyor belt, demolish. Conveyor belt, demolish. Yeah, we don't actually need that over there. Let's do a very sort of simple mine operation here into a smelt operation here. That's probably the wrong way around, actually. Yeah, that's fine. A very, very simple operation. Very, very simple. Nothing too complicated. Keep it simple, and that goes down there like so. Cool, and then that's all sort of connected up to the grid, which is nice. Bot notifications. One bot is missing steel construction material. Yeah, I know. I'm on it. I am building it eventually, slowly but surely. Have we facilitated power transfer here? Should, after this is built. A little bit of iron ore. That's fine. Looks like, by the way, that keeping 15 of reserves means that we are always keeping 15 here, which I think is probably a good thing to do. Let's set this to the max so that we actually buffer like a significant amount. It just seems like a better thing to do. The carbon fiber is going to be useful for something. I don't know what it's going to be useful for, but it is going to be useful for something. Let's assist, build. There we go. Cool. And you can do... There we go. Carbon extraction. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's see if we can actually make some sweet, sweet progress with this. I don't know if the ratio is quite right, but I guess we can always input carbon from the other side if we need to. Things are looking good. So yeah, what else have we got? I think we've gone through everything here. Lines, don't know what that does. Statistics. There's a whole bunch of stats. That's fine. Seismograph, already covered the seismograph. That is steel, by the way. That is steel. Oh, I see. The lines is the lines show us where we're getting our resources from and where they're going. Okay, I mean that's fine, I guess. Fine enough. No recipe selected for the refinery. What do we want? Ice melting? Yeah, I guess so. Ice melting and then probably into concrete plant is going to be kind of handy. Select all of our bots so that we can actually make some progress. There we go. Get that in there. Power shortage at mine. Where? Over there? Is it because we've, like not got any sort of solar panels on this part of the... There we go. What's important is that we always make sure that we have at least some sort of like connections available, or like some connections available, some faces available for power production. We also could get nuclear power, I think. That is something that we can do, right? Lava pump. Extracts molten lava. Leaves a hole in the ground when depleted. Does not need any power. Yeah, that's cool. An accumulator for energy storage. That's kind of cool. Fusion reactor. I knew there was a nuclear reactor. Generates a large amount of energy from deuterium. We need a lot of components for that. I'm very interested in making it happen, but it's a little bit of a ways away. Electronics factory as well. Interested in making that happen too. How's this looking? Melting to water. Yeah, not connected to pipes. We will do something with that. In fact, I tell you what. Let's get ourselves a... What is it? A supply hub. Yeah. Oh, we need glass for a supply hub. Let's get glass up and running. It's in a factory. We need rock and copper. Copper ore we have, but we don't have nearby. In fact, actually, tell a complete lie. We've got copper ore. Silicon ore even. Not copper ore. We've got right nearby. You take your chances with a green ore, right? The thing I like about this game is that you just have the capability to build on, like, literally any face. Like, how unbelievably cool is that? I'm going to design with the idea that this copper mine is going to, you know, run out of juice at some point. So, yeah, that's fine. Looks like power-wise we're doing A-okay. Pretty reasonably happy with that. No power issues anywhere. In fact, no issues in general anywhere. That is very, very nice. Start mining copper over here. Excellent. We are still mining iron over here, which is good. Love to see it. Lots and lots of electricity. Electricity is coming in thick and fast. In fact, it's coming in so thick and fast that we should maybe think about building an accumulator. We will have glass very, very shortly. Let's actually build an accumulator over here. I know that we don't have the resources, but we will. We will. And in anticipation of those resources, let's nab this here. Okay, so silicon ore. Actually, this should be demolished. Thanks. I do need to get glass production set up. It's going to be rock as well. Let's get that. I know you're going to miss glass. That's fine. Okay, let's actually do... I take it back. Actually build a storage there. That can go belt outside. That's fine. And then this needs rock, if I'm not mistaken. Where on earth are we going to get the rock mining from? We will get the rock mining from here. See, that's it. Is that we've got so much flipping space. We've got so much flipping space, and we're just building a random factory, like in the middle of nowhere. Like, that is so unbelievably good. I like that. I like that a lot. That's looking good. So we still need the glass. We'll get the glass soon. Okay, and we'll throw it into 2 times speed so that we can make some nice, sweet old progress. Beautiful. We need 2 ice, 2 iron ore. Both of them should be forthcoming very, very soon. We'll select the recipe for the glassworks. And we need to find a place to output this. I guess we'll output it to the side for now. I mean, it'll do. How much rock is in this? 380, 400? I mean, that's going to be a future potato problem, right? Anyway, there's our glass. That is superb. And that's going to give us an accumulator, which is quite nice. And actually gives us a visual representation of the power situation, you know, for the first time. Iron ore has been depleted. Let's dig a hole. That's fine. Let's go and build some more iron mines. Let's actually do the sensible thing this time. Build 2 over there. Sure. It's a little bit funky, but I guess it's okay. We maybe shouldn't have dug a hole there, because I thought there was more iron ore down that hole, but I guess that serves me right for checking the seismograph. But either way, we're gonna be building that like pretty darn soon. We got the accumulator, that's looking good. We should be set for power for a little while, although it's now the other side of the island is gonna be illuminated and gonna be illuminated next. But that shouldn't really trouble us. I will say, I am going to get another light here. And actually, we should be thinking of another bot dock. Like, we've definitely got the capability to get another bot dock, so why not do it? Build it over there. And actually, let's get everybody to build that. Sure. They are becoming more and more expensive. It's going to cost us whatever it is, carbon, which we can get. And in fact, I should probably just bring down a supply pod. Resupply with ice? No, I don't want to resupply with ice. Let's see if we can bring down a supply pod of... we can't bring down a supply pod of carbon. But we're not actually storing carbon. That's the problem, is that we're manufacturing it. We're manufacturing it solely for the use of steel production. Anyway, whatever. That's fine. Let's get ourselves a supply hub. Provides water, steam, and oxygen supply and waste disposal. Colonists can't survive without this facility. Yeah. Supply hub must be built on concrete. Yeah, okay. So we need to actually find a way to manufacture concrete. We're getting water here. Let's get ourselves another refinery, because the refinery is the way that we make concrete. Get a refinery over here. Sure. We'll do that. And we'll throw it into 2x speeds. We should have our next bot hub here at some point. I should probably manufacture more carbon, but that's fine. Carbon reserves on the mothership are depleted. Yeah, I kind of figured that that would be the case. Yeah, we should definitely have buffered it here. It's not necessarily the end of the world that that hasn't happened, but it's a little inconvenient. We'll set up a mini setup over here. Smelt and right in there. Okay, that's good. Very simple to set up, but will make a difference. Is it actually power cable connected? I don't think it is. Okay, so that should be good. That should be good. There's a lot of infrastructure that is going to be built very, very shortly, but we've got all of the basics sorted, which I'm pretty happy about. I'd also like to get down another lamp. I did want to do that. Yeah, we'll queue that up for construction 2. What do we need? 1 more iron ore? Yeah, that'll be fine. Let's actually get you to build that as well. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, we're mining carbon. That is the main thing. We are making some sweet, sweet, sweet carbon. Nice. Excellent. Cool. Very, very cool. Okay. That is the carbon that we require. We're going to get the carbon built over there. We're going to get the carbon built for this facility over here too. Going to take a little bit of time apparently for it to all filter in, but that is fine with me. So this refinery is waiting for 1 additional carbon. That's okay. Let's queue up the pipes. So we don't need a pipe bridge or anything like that. We're just going to get... Yeah, we're going to get something like that. That's looking good. And we're going to select the recipe. The recipe is going to be concrete, and we are going to get a corresponding mine down here. Cool. Okay, so 1 input of rock, 1 input of water. Both of which should allow us to get the job done. And we're like halfway towards getting our next bot dock. Easy peasy. Right. Okay. Concrete is being manufactured. Happy days. Do we have the ability to build a concrete pad now? We should. I tell you what I probably need to get. One of these landfill things. Yeah, let's get a landfill. Let's get it... Let's get it here. I think that's the thing that I need. Yeah, so I think the landfill should work. You're making concrete. That's good. And let's see if this ends up working out. Yeah, bot missing carbon construction material. I know you're missing the construction material. There's not much that I can do about it. Okay. The landfill is dumping. Dump is in progress. It doesn't look like it is dumping, but it is dumping, which is very, very nice. And actually, it's quite quick to manufacture by the looks of things. Very nice. Okay. How much more carbon do we need? Like, literally 2 additional carbon. This area is working overtime. There we go. Beautiful. We've got our next bot. Fantastic. Very, very nice indeed. Okay, so that carbon dump, that concrete dump is coming along nicely. Looks like we need 100. That's fine. What else can we manufacture whilst we're waiting? I mean, a nuclear reactor. I really do like the idea of a nuclear reactor. What do we need? We need hydrogen, oxygen, glass. All of those are built in a refinery, if I'm not mistaken. Also an electronics factory. We need to get that up and running. Let's build... What did I say? Hydrogen, oxygen, and glass. And we also need heavy water. We can do all of these things. We can do all of these things, like, relatively easily. Let's build a storage tank. Let's build a storage tank, like, here, actually. Yeah. Should be able to build that relatively easily. I have no idea how much water we're going to be able to pump out of this specific thing. Iron reserves are depleted. That's okay. We've got plenty of iron reserves elsewhere. What's the issue here? Mine depleted. What is this for? This is for... Oh, silicon. Dig a hole then. That's fine. And we've actually enabled the next one. Let's queue up another mine right here. Little bit unfortunate that that it's dark at the moment, but that's fine. We're also missing a concrete building material, which is apparently what is required for this. Let's queue up a storage bin over here. And we can output concrete over here. Have I actually created a... Have I created a monster? I think I've created a monster. Let's do this. Let's actually build the cistern. Yeah, build the cistern there. For good reason, because it's going to allow us to continue to make concrete for a little while. And we're going to need additional concrete. There we go. Okay, power shortage at the mine. Why is that the case? Is there just a generalized power shortage right now? No, it looks like there's just no power cabling connection. Bit embarrassing, I guess, but that's fine. We can connect that up. Power shortage at this mine too. Maybe there's just generalized power shortages. Okay, whatever. We'll build areas over there. How's the cistern looking? How's the cistern looking? 1 water in storage, 2 water in storage. Fine. This is looking good. We got ourselves a block of concrete. Nice. Okay, then we can get ourselves a supply hub right over here. Build that in there. I think that we've got the components to do all of this. This water facility is... Yeah, it's like not doing... It's like not doing enough. We're going to have to get ourselves an additional... Oh, look at that. Habitat, comm center, research lab. Oh, my lordy. Look at that. And then also, like, passageways. Wow. Cool. Very, very cool. You love to see it. Okay. Let's get ourselves a refinery over here. Let's get ourselves a... There we go. A nice little route. And... piping over there. Nice. That's going to be for water. Then we're going to get another refinery. The refinery is going to allow us to... Actually, we need 2 refineries. Let's go refinery here and refinery here. Both of these refineries are going to allow us to get the required components for a fusion reactor. Oh, can't construct a pipe on lava. Let's build a freezer. I think it's called a freezer. Yeah. What do we need to add? We need to add... I think it's, ice. Yeah, it is ice. Let's get ourselves a mine in here. And... can't construct a belt on lava. Okay, we're going to need to freeze this block, and then we're going to need to freeze the next one. You love to see it. That's fine. That's okay. This is... It's okay. Excuse me? You want to... What's the issue here, video game? Why do you not want me to freeze this? There we go. Okay, that's fine. That works. And then a mine in here. There we go. Okay, excellent. Right, so what's the issue with the power? Yeah, we have a generalized sort of power cut at the moment. Sunlight is pretty high over here, so let's see if we can try and... get additional cables. And one old power line in the middle there, just to sort of connect things up. I think that should be fine. Right, let's go into double time speed right now. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of power issues. So, what have we got here? The supply hub is not ready. We're not supplying oxygen. We're not supplying water. We're not supplying steam. We're not even able to output any waste. We are supplying power, which is quite nice. Maybe I should disconnect it. Maybe that's part of the issue. I mean, I don't think it's necessarily problematic. I know. Also, yeah, this needs to be connected up over here, too. Let's get... get that over there. And also, this needs to be... Oops. This needs to become a ice melting operation. Yep, that's good. Very, very happy with that. That cistern is going to store water. This is going to start cracking into... Yeah, we'll do oxygen and hydrogen. Where on earth we're going to output it to, I do not know. I guess we'll queue up a liquid storage tank. Is hydrogen and... is hydrogen and oxygen like a liquid, I guess? I guess it counts as a liquid. Sure, let's give that, let's give them both a punt. Cool. Right, the freezer is cooling off. That's good. That's really, really handy. We should be done with that imminently, which is quite nice. Right. And then, let's see if we can try and get ourselves... need at least 2 output belts. Wait, is it a belt? There we go. That works fine. Do I need to select something here? Maybe I need to get just 2 set up. Right. Open up that. How's that looking? Yeah, I don't think it works. Also, that revealed iron ore. Hey, that's kind of cool. We'll build ourselves a secondary freezer over here. As was always the intention. There we go. Superb. Yeah, I have no idea how we're managing... gases. That does seem to be a little bit more of a problem. Maybe that's what the passageway is for. I mean, is there something up here that we can utilize? I don't think so. I think the cistern is literally just for liquids. Building needs 2 output pipes. Yeah, I mean, do we want to output directly into here? We must be able to utilize it. We must be able to utilize it somehow. Destroy the materials. Try again. See if that makes a difference. No, don't think it does. Don't think it does. Right, you still need to do the heavy water cracking. That's fine. Heavy water cracking actually is going to be fairly easy for us to do. I really would like to get the resources set up to supply over there. The supply hub is working. Supports 1 colonist, needs power, water, and oxygen, produces waste. You know what? I'm going to build it. I'm going to build it just because I can. Electronics factory. Fusion reactor. Yeah, we need to be able to store. We need to be able to store oxygen and hydrogen before it works. Maybe it's literally... maybe the output is literally a pipe. Rather than anything else. Demolish that. Demolish that. Let's go. 1 idle colonist. Oh, do we get a colonist with a supply hub? I didn't think we did, but apparently so. Right, let's try that. Aha! It is. Okay, it's oxygen tanks that we get. I see. Okay, well, what we can do is we can actually filter this to store hydrogen. And then we can also store oxygen over here. If we filter this one accordingly. Filter, that's hydrogen. We do oxygen over here. Okay, that's looking good. How are we doing over at the freezer here? Not too bad. Not too bad at all. This is looking good. This is looking good. Let's destroy all materials. There we go. And now I think it should be working. Belt inside. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. It is working. It is working. It is happening. Okay, so let us start the process of building the fusion reactor. We'll build the fusion reactor over here. We're going to get the heavy water to come in from this angle. It's a cistern. That's the wrong thing. Heavy water coming in through here. Select recipe. We'll do heavy water. Refinery is receiving wrong resource. I know, but soon it's going to be receiving the right resource as soon as we get what we need. There we go. It's going to take a little bit of time to get that all built. That's fine. What's the issue here? Receiving wrong resource. Oh, I selected all of the refineries, didn't I? Yeah, I selected all the refineries. That was accidental. There we go. Ice melting. You're making deuterium. I don't want you to make deuterium. I want you to make that. Make that instead. I don't want deuterium. I don't want deuterium. I don't want heavy water. I don't want any of that stuff. There we go. And you should be making concrete. There we go. Heavy water is not what we require. We just need regular water. Regular water. You're not connected to pipes. I know you're not connected to pipes, but as soon as we finish up with this freezing operation, then we will be able to connect you to pipes, which is exactly what I want to do. Right. This colonist over here, colonist is no job, colonist is nothing. There is absolutely nothing here. This is a, I don't want to say that it's a disaster. A disaster is too strong of a word. But it's not ideal. Right. Okay. Lava cooled revealing silicon ore. Well, I don't actually care about that. What I do care about is getting, there we go, is getting the heavy water connected over here. And as long as we're able to supply deuterium, then I think we are going to be in the money. Look at this. Deuterium is going to come over here, and it's going to come down here now. Maybe should be buffering this, but honestly, not a big deal. That's looking great. We actually have plenty of power now, which is fantastic. Right. So you need water. Water is reasonably easy to supply to, because all we need to do is connect up a pipe here. There we go. Although that being said, maybe I want to ditch. Hold on. Sorry, destroy that. Destroy that pipe too. I think we're actually going to destroy this refinery here. We're going to destroy this mine here. The reason being is that I actually think it's more valuable to get water coming in from the side. There we go. It's still important that we have a refinery in order to make concrete, but we can just put it on the side here, And we can put the mine on the side here. I know it looks like really, really funky, but like these are the things that we can actually do in 3D space. It's a really, really nice amendment that we're able to make. So that supplies it with water. We need oxygen. We need steam. I can still supply oxygen, but I'm going to have to supply it in a little bit of a funky way. Right, this one is oxygen here. Right. Yeah. I don't like this. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this position. Because we need to get oxygen all the way over here. And that's not really going to be possible. I mean, it's going to be a challenge anyway. Because of the position of things. Yeah, just in general. Okay, I tell you what we can do. Let's do it. Okay, this is gonna be awful. Close your eyes if you don't like long crazy belts. But we're gonna do it anyway. Does that work? Can we actually like put directly into there? I don't actually think we can. I think we're gonna need to put like directly into here, which is gonna be problematic because I need to cool this block first. Alternatively, we could landfill like somewhere nearby. We still need to go through 2. Let me see. Let me get. We get some additional mines up and running. Yeah, I've kind of not done this to an ideal degree here. But these are the sort of constraints that we have to deal with. Let's get that. Get that nabbed in there. That's decent at least. This mine is going to have to go. Is that the end of the world? Not particularly. It would be nicer if it didn't have to go, but that's okay. Any space for any additional mines? I mean, yeah, maybe we can pump like a whole bunch of ice in from like all over the place. But I feel like that's, you know, not super optimal. Could pump ice in from up here. Oh, there's this ice mine is depleted here. Dig a hole there. Probably want to immediately replace that with an additional mine, as that is quite an important resource. But again, it's like, this is great because we have 3D space. We have 3D space to go around, which is really, really nice. Right, there we go. That's done. Let's close that belt off. Let's build another freezer right here. And a belt over there. That's good. Nice. I actually think we're going to be able to get that done pretty nice and quick. It would still be nice if we could do things the other way around, but not the end of the world. We're already 42% of the way there. That's pretty decent. Any additional sort of like mining space that I can connect up? The problem is this lava block right here. If I was to freeze this, then we could, you know, reorientate our mines and they would sort of be reconfigured in slightly nicer ways. But alas, not possible. What I really need to do is I need to get this belt into here. That's kind of what I'm minded to do at the moment. And the only place that is really good for it is if it comes up this wall. There we go. Okay. But when it gets going, it actually works not too badly. It actually works not too badly. The fusion reactor is doing a great job. I have no idea how much deuterium is actually in the pipes, but I think that there's more than enough to sort of satisfy the demand of the fusion reactor. It's all being powered. That is good. I mean, batteries are full Always a good sign. Let's get 2 more. For good measure. Silicon reserves on the mothership are depleted. That's okay. We've got silicon reserves elsewhere that we can turn to. Right. Okay, so this colonist is going to be grateful, hopefully, because I'm going to be able to supply oxygen for the first time. Right. Up there. Beautiful. Okay, and suddenly, just like that, we're actually in a position where we have done everything with the exception of waste extraction. Is waste extraction done on a belt? No, I think it might be done in a passageway. It doesn't necessarily matter. There is a few recipes that we can use for waste. Yeah, waste plant. That's it. Yeah, or we can also just bury it, I presume, right? I presume that that's something that we can do. Passageway. Let me see. Passageway. Yeah, we can get belt/passageway combos. We can convert that there. I mean, passageway must be built on concrete. Okay, so that is a little bit of a more challenging sort of stipulation to have to deal with. We probably need to like concrete an entire sort of area rather than just having like one specific concrete block, which I have managed to MacGyver a few things, you know, together on. There's definitely an incentive to get a whole bunch of additional sort of concrete facilities. The research lab, for example, colonists can upgrade. I know that you can only be built on concrete. We can do that. Allow us to unlock research. That is pretty freaking cool. There's also, what is that? A communication center. Allow us to negotiate trading deals for spaceports. That's pretty cool. The research lab, we've already got that. The supply hub, we've got that. The habitat, we've got that too. And then the research lab, literally just there. How unbelievably cool is that? So, yeah, we can actually go into not this menu here, the research lab menu, and allows us to actually undertake a whole bunch of upgrades. Bot speed upgrade, conveyor belt speed upgrade, acid drainage, improved smelter efficiency with sulfuric acid. There's a whole bunch of stuff. This is a really great little factory builder, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. This is Facteroids. I would thoroughly recommend that you check it out. This is a very good game. 2 thumbs up from me. Very excited to see where it goes. But for now, and for me, my name, of course, has been Orbital Potato. Thank you ever so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Check out the Patreon if you're interested in helping make videos like this possible, and I'll see you next time. Bye.